Assalamu alaikum, welcome to ACT practice. So we're going to do the second part of inequalities. So let's start with the first question. So if the average of 10, 24 and n is greater than 8, so the average of three number is 10 plus 14 plus n, the whole thing divided by 3 because we have three number. So 14 plus n divided by 3 is greater than or equal to 8 and less than or equal to 12. So what is the value, what is the possible value for n of n? So what we do here, we multiply the whole thing by 3. So I get 24 is less than 10 plus 14 is 24 plus n, which is less than 36. So I'm gonna minus 24 all side. So I got 0 is less than n, which is less than 12. So what is the least possible value? So the greatest is 12, the least is 0. So because we have equal, if there is no equals, I will pick 6, but because we have equals, I'm going to pick 0. Next, so we have 3x plus y is less than 4, and we have x is greater than 3. So which of the following must be true? So y is than 5. Alright, so let's do this. If I multiply this one by 3, so I will have times 3, so I will get 3x is greater than 9. So you know what, let me do something else. So we have 3x plus y is less than 4. So if I minus 3x both sides, I got y is less than 4 minus 3x. Then let me start from here. We have x is greater than 3. I will turn both sides by minus 3. I got minus 3 is less than minus 9. Then I will add 4 both sides. So here I will have 4 minus 3x is less than minus 5. And we know that 4 minus 3x is greater than y. So which means that y is less than minus 5. And this will be better. Sorry. So this will be my choice. So here, because I see that it's not gonna lead me anywhere because I will be stuck with the y, how can I get the y? This is why I switch and I did that way. So I solve for y and I make this expression which is depend on x and greater than y. Now after that I start with the second choice, which is x greater than 3, and I'm try to create this expression somewhere here. So I start by multiplying by minus 3 to get minus 3x. When I multiply by minus 3, the sign flipped. Then because this is positive 4, so I add 4 both sides. You see, then I will have this expression, and we know this expression is greater than y, and it's less than minus 5, so obviously this will be true statement, y less than minus 5. Alright, next question. So here we know that x is less or equal than 2 and greater than minus 1. So and we need to check which symbol we use here. So what I do, I'm going to try to create this expression here. So I multiply the whole thing by minus 3. So I will have 3 is greater than minus 3x, which is greater than minus 6. When we multiply by negative, we always flip the sign. Then I'm going to add 2 both sides. This is 3x. So when we add 2 both sides, yeah, so normally I should do it this way. I shouldn't put this. I just need to add 2 on all the terms. So I just want to go fast, which is I shouldn't. So here I will have 5 is greater than 2 minus 3x, which is greater than minus 4. So we have 5 is greater than 2 minus 3x. So be careful here to choose. So I need to have a sign like this, you see. So because I do it on this way, so don't choose that one because it makes no sense. You see, it should be like this way, 5 greater, so the sign should be that sign. All right, next one. X, Y, Z be three different positive integers less than 20. So X is less than 20, Y less than 20, and Z is less than 20, and all of them are different. So what is the smallest possible value of X minus Y over minus Z? So all of them are positive. That means I need to have the top positive and the denominator will be negative, then I will have the smallest number. So what is the highest value you can pick for X is 19. What is the smallest value you can pick for Y is 1. And because they are different, so the next one I will pick is minus 2 because I need to divide by smallest value. So here I will have 18 over minus 2, which is minus 9. So this is one of the value. But let me try this if I switch those two. So if I do 19 minus 2 over minus 1, so it's going to be 17 over minus 1, which is minus 17. You see, minus 17 is less than minus 9, so I choose minus 17 because this is most possible. You got the idea? All right, for the next one, so we have absolute value for x equal 1 over x, and we know that x is positive. If x is positive, by definition, absolute value for x is just x itself. So this is x equal 1 over x. Multiply both sides by x. I got x squared is equal to 1. Take square root. And we know that x is positive, so absolute value for x is 1. So absolute value for x is x, which is 1, because x is positive. Next question. 4 letters A, B, and C, and D, A, B, C, and D represent one number from 1 through 4. So we have 1 through 4. So two letters, they don't represent the same number. So A is less than C, and A is greater than D. So if B equal 2, then so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my B. So B is greater than one number, smaller than another one. So this will be my D. This is A, and this will be my C. So if I choose A is this one, and D this one, so it's not gonna be true. Why? Because A is greater than D. So that's means the only choice I have is 3. So C is my choice for A. If R is greater than T and R is greater than 1, and we have R times T is equal to 1. So here tell me that R is positive, and R times T is equal to 1, which is positive. That means T is positive because the product of two same sign is always positive. So if R is positive, that means T must be positive. So now I know that both must be positive. So here I have T negative, so which is not true. Here I have R negative, and here we have T is negative. So A, B, and C are eliminated. So here mean T is negative, which is not true. That's mean the only choice I have is D. So D is my choice. You see, just by getting the information from those statements, so we already define where the answer is. All right, so if x is greater than y greater than 0, so we have x greater than y greater than 0, and we have p is greater than q is greater than 0. So if I add, I got x plus p is greater than y plus q greater than 0. Both of them are positive. If I divide both sides by y plus q, so I got x plus p over y plus q is greater than 1. So this is the statement they're looking for. So x plus p, y plus q, which is the first choice. All right, so here what do we have? We have 2x plus y is greater than m, and we have 2y plus x is less than n. So they want to subtract, so I need to have a negative here. So I multiply here by negative. So this means I will have minus 2y minus x is greater than minus n, because when we divide by negative we switch the sign. So here I will rewrite this here, minus 2y minus x is greater than minus n. Then I add, so 2x minus x is x, and y minus 2y is minus y. I add this, this is m minus n. So x minus y is greater than m minus n, which is b, and this is what I'm looking for. Last question. So we have if p is greater than 2, and then which one the following equality must be false. All right, so if I times this one by 2, I got 2p is greater than 4. Yes, so it's possible to have p equal 10, so it's going to be greater than 7. It's possible, so this it's possible to have this. 3p less than 7, so let's see if I have 3p is greater than 6, can be less than 7. Yes, so it's possible. It's true, because I can have this one less than 7 because it's 3p is greater than 6, so it can be 6.5, who knows. So this, it's possible to have this. If p is greater than 2, can be less than 3. Yes, it's possible. If it's bigger than 2, can be greater than 4. Yes, if I pick p equal 5 or 10, so yes. But the last one, obviously it's false. Why? Because if I have p is greater than 2 and multiply the whole thing by 3, 3p is greater than 6 but not less than 6. So this is the only statement that must be false. So I hope you get the idea. So this is all about inequalities in SATs. So those simple example may help you to understand how to solve the inequalities in SATs questions. So thank you for watching the video, and if you have any comment, please do so. It will help me. Thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum.